Hi guys, hope all of you are doing well. First of all, I would like to thank you all for the overwhelming response which you have shown to my post, and thank you for the congratulatory messages. And so I'll just start with what exactly my strategy was and how I got a band 8.5 in IELTS. I took general IELTS exam and not the academic one. Uh, so I had 3 weeks to prepare, and I've created a small PDF of the material I used and the resources which I was basically using. It took me 3 weeks, and it was my first attempt, and I got an overall band of 8.5. So I would start with the paid course which I took was of Magoosh IELTS Prep. So it costed me around $29. They also have a discount sometimes, and you can take use of that. And there's a discount of maybe, I guess, 20% or something at times, and you can at times use that. And the preparation quite good. Uh, However, the grammar lessons, I would say that they are quite basic, but for someone who is just starting, I would say that they are sufficient. Also, the Magoosh material is more concentrated on the academic IELTS. Uh, so, in a way, it is better for the people who are taking general IELTS because this way, the content of the academic IELTS is like uh, more tough, and it's in the general IELTS. So, in a way, it's better for the people who are taking general IELTS to go for the Magoosh IELTS prep. Uh, Also, Magoosh does not provide any feedback on the writing or the speaking sessions. So for that, you'll obviously have to find someone who can help you with that, majorly for reviewing your essays and what you are speaking. And I'll also uh, give more deeper insights into what my strategy was because I was doing that on my own, writing and the speaking part. Otherwise, the Magoosh material covers everything, the listening, speaking, writing, and reading part quite well. I'd say that like if you should start with the Magoosh material first, and gradually you can side by side start studying from the free material. Now, coming to the free material which I used was first was Ryan's for writing, and a simple Google search would just if you just search about Ryan's IELTS writing PDF, you would get the first Google search is the book, which is this book. It gives a very comprehensive structure about what your essay should be like, and it is something that I would recommend that you try to structure your essay accordingly. However, be careful because this book is quite old, and as you would see that it's 2010 copyright, and it's 2018, so it's almost 8 years old. And so, what I would suggest is that you try to merge what Ryan has suggested, and try to keep the same structure, and try to merge what Liz is doing in her essays. And you can find what Liz is doing. Just Google search. You just go to the just go to Liz's website, and you can find her in writing task 2. She has given uh, model essays for all the different types of essays, so you can click on any of them and just see how they are. So I would suggest that try to take the content from these essays and try to follow Ryan which he has given in his. And I would recommend that you go through the PDF completely once and try to answer the questions given in the PDF as well. So that is for writing. And then coming to listening and speaking, I again used Liz's material, majorly the YouTube videos, and I almost covered all of them, maybe leaving some 5 or 6 of them. And as you can see, she has good videos. The free one, everything, I used all the free material. And you can see that greeting the examiner and how to, different ways in which the time comes, and everything is covered basically in Liz's videos for listening and speaking. Now, the reading part is left. For reading part, I would specifically say that practice is the key, and if you can try and use the Magoosh IELTS prep material, because they have very good practice materials, and it can help you provide a good experience of how the reading should be, because the reading given in Magoosh is of the academic IELTS standard, so it's a bit tougher than the general IELTS. So I would say that just go with Magoosh's material for reading, and also when you take the mocks, that is the Cambridge official guide or the Cambridge IELTS 11 and 13. These are the mocks which I took, but obviously you can take other mocks as well. Try to specifically concentrate on the reading part, and how you can improve it. I have given some strategies which I've used. So for listening, I would say analyze, predict. Some of the key things which would be really important in passages are contrast words, because they tell you like when certain thoughts are changing, or when a new character is introduced, or any of the things. Uh, Coming to the writing part, again, I would say that breaking down the question prompt is very important, and trying to understand what the question is asking and directly answering what actually the question is answering is asking is very important. You need to do that, and for that, again, a lot of practice is required, but do at least 1 or 2 essays daily. I think it'll be easy for you to get a band above 7. Usage of multiple synonyms and maintaining the structure, again, as I told you, structure of Ryan's, and you can mix it with Liz's structures and content. Synonyms, obviously, the IELTS is all about synonyms, and you have to use a lot of plural, a lot of synonyms. Speaking, usage of complex sentence. Again, speaking is again a game of usage of complex sentences and synonyms. I would suggest that you see the videos of Liz's, because she has given a very good background about how to go about speaking sessions and how to introduce yourself and what exactly to say when and how to convey your message properly. A lot of, I would say again, a lot of synonyms are required in this particular module. So guys, this was my first video. I hope you like it. I just wanted to give you a brief structure of the steps I took in the 3 weeks, and I was I usually studied for almost 3 to 4 hours every day, and I would say that in the last week you should give as many mocks as you can, at least one mock every day, and before that, like when you practice, just try to ensure that you cover all the parts, that is listening, reading, writing and speaking every day, and don't just concentrate on one part, and try to cover all the parts. Obviously, if you're lacking in some one of the parts, you can study that part more on a particular day, but do not avoid studying any particular uh, part as such. If you guys have any other questions, or if you guys would like me to talk on any other strategies I used, I would be really open and uh, frank about it, and you can just ask me whatever you guys want to know. Thank you.